What's up guys, Coach Braydon Barrett here, and we're going to show you how to properly do the low bar squat. So first things first, we're going to go over the position of the bottom of the movement. We want to address this body weight first. So no matter how good you think you are, I want you to start with how we're doing it first, and then we'll add a barbell to the equation. So I'm going to have Caden face me, and he's going to stand with his feet shoulder width apart, a little wider. And then come closer so you can see all. You're gonna have your toes turned out from 30 degrees. Okay, so if you feel like your toes are turned out too much, you're probably turned out this way. You're gonna get down to the bottom of your squat by doing two things: reaching back with your hips and bending over. So go ahead and get down to the bottom of the squat. So there we are. He's gonna push his knees out with his elbows. He's gonna get a little bit deeper right there, and then give me a big tall chest. That's it. So this is the bottom of the squat position. Now, notice the horizontal back angle. This is okay. This is what we want. Now, you're going to stand up by shoving your hips to the ceiling. Go. Good. Do that again, and then a little more power here. Shove your knees out, big chest. Shove this to the ceiling. Go. Good. So what he just did there is use what's called hip drive. Okay? And we want to use hip drive in the squat. It's probably a new concept to you, so it's going to take some practice to really get that down. To feel the hip drive a little bit more, I'm actually going to push my hands on his hips. And he's going to push against my hands as he squats up. So go ahead and squat back down for me. Push your knees out, big chest. Push against my hands, go. Good. One more time. Push against my hands, go. Good. Now you'll notice that Caden has been looking down at the ground the entire time that we've done this. And you've probably been told that you need to look forward or you need to be looking up when we squat. Okay, so let's do an experiment. Let's find out which one feels better. So Caden, I'm going to have you do another squat with you looking at the ground. And then I'll have you do another one looking at the ceiling, and I want you to tell me which one you like better. Okay? Shove your knees out, big chest, push against my hands, go. Good. Do that again. Yeah, let's look at the ceiling this time. All the way up. Go. Okay, so which one did you like better? Looking down. Looking down allows for you to use your hips more in the squat. And imagine if there's that big a difference with me just pushing on his hips, imagine what 300, 400, 500 pounds on a barbell is going to feel like. Okay, so now that we've gone over the bottom of the position of the squat, we'll now add a barbell into the movement. So, most of you have probably been placing the bar up here on top of the trap, or even up here in the neck. We're not going to be doing that. So if Caden brings his hands down, and he reaches back behind him, you'll feel a little bone right here. This is what we call the spine of the scapula. We want the bar to go directly underneath that bone. So when he pulls his shoulder blades together and he pulls his elbows back toward me, or pulls his elbows toward me, there's a nice little meat shelf that's going to be developed. That's where the bar is going to sit nice and tight and comfortable. So go ahead and take a grip on the bar. Now we're also not going to be doing an overhand grip here with the thumb wrapped around the bar. We want the thumb on top of the bar in what we call a false grip. The heel of the palm is going to be pushing into the bar, and what I'm looking for is a neutral wrist. I don't want to see any kind of flexion, and so I want to see a nice, good, tight, neutral wrist. Go ahead and place that bar in the position that we went over. Now, is that tight and uncomfortable? Good. We want it to be tight and uncomfortable because that tells me that the barbell is secured in the back. So he's going to take one step out. Okay? Same exact squat stance that we just worked on. The only two things that change here is he's no longer pushing his knees out with his elbows. He's got to use his brain to do this now. And I'm no longer pushing on his hips. He's got a barbell that he's going to try to get that feeling with. So he's going to sit back, he's going to bend over, and he's going to use his hips to come up first. Okay? And he's really going to power through, drive through here. That's up. Good. Now, even though he's, come over here so you can see from the side, even though he's bending over, he's not caving in, okay? He's not slouching by any means. So if he squats down, he still has that big, tall, powerful chest. Come up. Good. So he keeps that big, tall, proud chest. I want to see that chest puffed up and those elbows pulled back. That's how we get a good, strong shelf. And now do a set of 5 for me without pausing at the bottom. Good. A little more power in the hips. Last one.
That's a squat.